Welcome back to Wave React.
I'm going to show you something a little different today, bro.
Taking a different ride today.
So about a year ago, we're a little behind the very, very start. This thing happened in hip hop. It was a beef.
Never heard of it.
Between
They
these
eat
two
a lot?
guys, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
Never.
Yeah, Kendrick played the Super Bowl and the Grammys with one of the songs. It was a big deal.
I saw it.
We're kind of at the 1 year anniversary of when all of this was like in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really want to show you these songs and sort of explain the whole timeline.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know a lot of the details. I just know they're beefing.
And I actually had to step away from the channel for a little bit when this was happening, but I was like so invested in it and always regretted not being able to show you. So I figured at the 1 year, I'm going to take you through the whole thing and sort of try and explain without being too nerdy what's going on throughout it. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to show him two songs that I feel like led up to the beef. And this is the first one. This song is First Person Shooter by Drake featuring J. Cole. You're going to hear the big three referenced a few times in these early songs. And the big three right now
Like GM, Ford, Chrysler.
have been considered Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole.
Okay.
By a lot of people. So yeah, so here's First Person Shooter. This came out in 2023, so quite a while before the beef. But here we go.
First person shooter mode. We turning your son to a funeral. To them niggas this UNO. Yeah. Numero UNO. Me and Drizzy this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit done it big as the what?
Funny Super Bowl reference, and then Kendrick
Oh yeah.
actually goes.
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send it, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT?
I'm glad he's humble.
Yeah, I mean, it's good quality to have.
Kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole.
Beats hard.
Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
Niggas so thirsty to put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off.
Still hasn't dropped.
Still in this bitch getting waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. But right now I feel like Muhammad.
Yeah,
That's going to be important right there.
Yes.
It's to his peers.
Hey, how the gang got away from them stuff. Not Russia, but apply pressure to your cranium. Cold's automatic when aiming them. With the boy in the status of stadium. Nigga.
Hey,
No beat switch
I'm
up.
about to,
Nice.
I'm about to, yo.
What's he about to do?
Yo, I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. Whoa. I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. Whoa.
What you about to do?
I'm gonna click out on you hoes and make a golf stream.
So what?
It's richer than you rappers and they all stream. I really hate that you been selling them some false dreams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing. Will they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not.
Nope.
They don't wanna have that talk cause it's a sore spot. They know the beat it. Beat it.
Jamona.
Don't even pay me back on none of the favors, I don't need it.
They said some things. The beat was hard.
Oh man, especially that switch up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out in 2023. Definitely some foreshadowing there. And
I mean, he
yeah,
asked, is it K Dot? Is it?
yeah.
He
Yeah.
asked.
But I think if I had to put myself in the mind of J. Cole, he was just trying to give shout outs to, to them or whatever. But Drake's hubris on that song is just, man, I wanted to show you the music video almost because, oh my God, like at the end, he's got a statue that's as big as the freaking Statue of Liberty. That's just him with a Michael Jackson glove on, I'm pretty sure. And he's just asking who the GOAT is. Say it then, say it then.
I mean, you gotta love yourself. Just saying.
Yeah,
maybe not too much.
I mean, maybe other people should name you the GOAT. But yeah, so anyways, during this time, Drake and J. Cole were pretty tight. Like they were on tour together and stuff like that. And that you'll see that's more foreshadowing. But yeah, so in 2023, Drake was saying he was the GOAT. J. Cole was saying the big three. And yeah, a year later.
I'm still blown away by the Super Bowl reference in there. And
Oh,
then he goes and does the Super Bowl.
Why? Nobody from this did the Super. Oh, yeah. This was almost like a cold call to the Super Bowl. Like, hey, biggest
Exactly.
put us on your show.
Right. And they're like, actually.
Yeah, it's just funny how the tables turn.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll find out why that is. So then we're going to fast forward to 2024. This was early 2024, like March. I was actually over here the night this dropped. I remember
that.
seeing some early talks about this. And yeah, so March 2024, this song comes out. This song is Future and Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
The other one of the big three.
Look cold, all these hoes for the street. I put it in her nose, it's gonna make her pussy leak. Pussy niggas told ain't gonna wake up at they sleep.
Shout out Future.
You can't hear that switch, but you can hear them niggas scream. Whoop. All my hoes do shrooms, nigga, all my hoes do coke.
Oh my.
20 carat ring, I'm out still the same. Ball like I won a championship game. You know these hoes hungry, they gon' fuck for a name.
That sample's so hard.
Fuck for a chain. Got your girl in this bitch, she twirling on the dick.
Switch it up a little bit.
I got syrup in this bitch, turn time. I'm a different nigga, no, we not the same kind. You can have that look, bitch, you ain't mine. Young dope dealer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that?
Is you?
Young dope
I don't know.
nigga selling lows, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that?
Oh, yes.
Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping ambulances if you like that.
Shout out Metro Boomin for his progression as a producer.
Yep.
These niggas talking out of their neck.
Here's Kendrick.
Coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence.
Dang.
Let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water. Tell him, yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with three switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom. What? I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, boom.
That was in response to the last song.
Yep.
We Don't Trust You, and then he came out with another one called We Still Don't Trust You. Both are all about Drake.
Okay.
The Weeknd
Straight
is
hater
Drake
album.
on these. Metro is dissing him
remember you
at the
saying
same
that,
time.
yeah.
So like, just a war was mounting. This album is called We Don't Trust You, and then he came out with another one called We Still Don't Trust You. Both are all about Drake.
Okay.
The Weeknd
Straight
is
hater
Drake
album.
on these. Metro is dissing him
remember you
at the
saying
same
that, yeah.
time. So like, just a war was mounting. That comes out. All the people, like I remember seeing on Reddit, people were digging through these songs because none of the features were listed, so they had no clue who was on the album for one, and then what they said. And like obviously this was a standout because they're like, oh my gosh, he responded to Drake, he responded to J. Cole. So after this, things just started kind of going crazy. J. Cole responded with a diss that he then deleted and apologized for, which a lot of people have said like maybe Kendrick called him and was like, hey man, I'm about to go psychotic on Drake. Yeah. Maybe just like stay home from school today kind of thing.
Do you want to be involved in this?
Like J. Cole has been dragged through the mud for not really responding or anything like that, or just bowing out. But
Playing Switzerland.
We're going to see why. This is the first like direct response to it. Drake felt that he was called out after this. And actually like multiple people were coming at Drake during this time. So not only did he have the thing with Kendrick and Metro Boomin and Future, but The Weeknd also dissed him on that album.
And they go way back.
A$AP Rocky did. Here we go. Push-Ups by Drake. You can already tell the vibe.
Hey, I could never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my
Kendrick's last album was called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles Lil.
So Drake is dissing like everybody
I
here.
can tell.
He's going between Kendrick, The Weeknd. Oh, The Weeknd again. The Weeknd again.
Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you trippin', Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own.
Here's where he messed up.
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking.
I don't normally do this, bro, but I have to pause. We're pausing mid-song. Okay. So all good up until this point. He had thrown some short jokes at him. Whitney is Kendrick's girl.
Oh, okay.
High school sweethearts, engaged. Drake said Kendrick's wife's name here. And in Drake's last beef with Pusha T, this is also where he screwed up.
But it's also a reference to The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston.
I know. It's a clever,
Right.
It's
Sneak
clever
this.
wordplay,
Right,
but
right.
still, this is the name of Kendrick's girl.
Right.
So took it from just a competition, bro, to hey,
Personal.
just remember that.
Got it.
Another
Every song that made it on a chart, he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga. Shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga. I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter's fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us.
freaking streamer.
I know
Shout out.
that is, yep.
Money wise, I'm out of here. You not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. This ain't even
Take a break,
everything
bud.
I know. Don't wake the demon up.
Breathe.
Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up. Yeah, drop,
Just provoking him.
drop a 50
Drop, bro.
for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
It's all marketing, bro.
I was really trying to keep it PG.
It's all marketing.
Okay, so when this came out, initially, whenever I heard Push-Ups for the first time, I was like, oh, Drake's on top, Drake's on top. Okay, like I didn't dig all the, I was like, all you can really diss him for is that he's short. Basically, that whole
Right.
time he's just like short cornball.
Right.
Yeah, let's see your splits, whatever. Basically saying that Kendrick's in like a bad record deal, and that his last album sucked. Pulitzer Prize winning Kendrick Lamar, that his last album sucked, but you know, whatever. So yeah, this comes out, so much confidence from Drake in that whole song, sick beat, honestly. He released this and then a few days later, he also released another track that is not on streamers, but we're going to go ahead and listen to
Okay.
anyways, because it's important.
Can't even be on streaming.
Oh, well, you'll see. All right. So this is Tailor Made Freestyle featuring AI Tupac and AI Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
So Kendrick is from the West Coast. His idol is Tupac. Tailor-made freestyle, Taylor Swift.
What's Snoop Dogg think of this? Did he respond to it?
He actually reposted it on Instagram like an idiot, and Kendrick called him, and Snoop said he was gone off the edibles. He probably just thought like, oh, I released this.
Oh, dang, I remember this. I don't.
This was an interesting, as a nerd though, I thought this was interesting because this was the first time I saw an artist use AI like this. I was like, oh man. And obviously I think that's why he couldn't put it on streamers and stuff like that. And he actually got sued by the Tupac estate for this, which good, because this is disrespectful to the OG.
Don't sue us.
Tailor-made freestyle. So yeah, so this came out, it was over a weekend, and like I said, it dropped on Drake's Instagram, and just really still got the confidence and everything. So we finally now are about to move into Kendrick's first response.
Okay. Everything they say about me is true.
So he took some time. Yeah. So at the very beginning of the song, you're going to hear this like reversed sample. I believe it is from the movie Oz, which is the follow-up to The Wizard of Oz. It was like a sequel to play as well. But yeah, so finally we get Kendrick's Euphoria, which just celebrated its 1-year anniversary. And oh man, this is when the tables start to turn. Like I said, Drake mentioned Kendrick's girl and the previous song, so just keep that in mind. But here we go.
Euphoria. Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid.
The whole song is nice and chill like this.
Nice.
Really just
feel like you're gonna trick me.
Why calculate you're not as calculated? I can even predict your angles. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify. You make music that passes.
So many layers to Kendrick's stuff.
That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
New beat.
Funny, it's that almost same kind of horn. Is it not like us?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own boys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be
808's crazy.
Yeah. You throw away, and I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame. Boss, I'll explain that phrase. It's nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no selling. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Your colon Ivory, know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think
pronunciation and characters that he do just kill me.
Yep.
When melodies sound like Drake when he act tough, you gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your ass
Notice
from.
though, like he's even though the wife comment was said, he's still taking it easy. Like, this is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. Warning him, just like,
hey bro. Yeah.
Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I
Or
hate
Yachty.
the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringe-worthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love with. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son that
But no.
y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking.
You could have been like wheeling around in your chair.
I'm taking it further. Psst, there's something
Go back to
you
the
don't
set,
wanna
dude.
do. Ooh, we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
So he doesn't want him to say.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
All right, so this is 616 in LA by Kendrick Lamar, and this one was produced by Jack Antonoff. Shout out Jack.
Jake.
I'm stoked to listen to this one again. I haven't really since last year, and I never went back to it after it dropped. So you remember how at the end of Push-Ups he asked for a quintuple entendre? Just keep that in mind.
Off-white sun seeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer.
That was a quintuple entendre. First bars.
Luke Cali's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war?
Different kind of vibe.
When living with loss, I discover myself with not far short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me? I come from love, and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised.
Academics. Drake's boy.
I come from love, and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' come.
Now he's going to Drake. Academics, DJ Academics, internet personality. Cash is the Weeknd's manager.
Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tussie slide up out of this one.
Kendrick is basically saying on the morning of this Friday that there's a leak in OVO,
Right.
who's feeding him information.
I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. The Elohim KTW. No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you.
I love that synth. Just got darker with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Soundwave's also a producer on this. Him and Jack did a few things with Taylor.
Tired of your lifestyle, just don't got the audacity to tell you, but let me tell you some game, cause I can see you.
Lucian's daughter-in-law.
I
Just
think I
like,
do remember that.
like he's all about that psychological warfare kind of thing. But yeah, Kendrick, I don't know, man. All of that's so interesting to,
Right.
And Drake does use memes. He knows internet culture and all that kind of stuff. But just saying, like, you can't keep up with me, man. You playing dirty.
Right.
100 that you got on salary, 20 of them want you as a casualty, and one of them's next to you. Like, so very interesting. And like I said, this This is not all he's going to drop that day. So saying like, brother, you have a mole in your camp. I know about it. They fed me a whole bunch of stuff. I have now gone from rapper to conspiracy theory pusher, and I know what's good with you, and I'm going to expose you. So this is May 3rd. May 3rd, okay?
What would be cool, and maybe he does do it, is if he actually said in the lyrics, like, this is me 20 minutes later. That would have been.
Oh, my God.
And just like,
or like, just wait for later today.
Yeah, or yeah.
Wait for this afternoon or
So
something
like
like
the 20
that.
minute later, you just always be on and be like, okay, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
And have it ready, and then just
fully, you know, into everything that happened. Everyone was waiting with bated breath for like, you know, what's coming next. I got up, saw this, heard it, and I didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh, Kenny's giving him the troll as well. Like, Kendrick is a psycho. In the words of No Life Shaq, this dude a psychopath, bruh. All right, so now we're going to listen to, I would say, my favorite track from Drake in this entire thing. This is Family Matters.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over
Direct response to Kendrick.
I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad. Yeah,
And at the end of Push-Ups, he did a little preview to this. Do you remember that?
drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really
This video is so disrespectful too. They got the Good Kid, Mad City van, Kendrick's on a tow truck. They take it to a junkyard, destroy it.
You know who even bang a set out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me.
Own kid and taking care of him. He's like, you wouldn't know nothing about that.
Oh,
That's what he said
okay.
So he's basically saying like, you got one out there, but you're not taking care.
That makes sense. Okay, so
Subtle.
Kendrick took it further below the belt, mentioned the kids, because at the very beginning he said, mention my seed, now deal with his dad. So now Drake has responded with kids, and now he's saying one of those kids might be Dave Free. Dave Free is Kendrick's best friend, business partner, manager, all this. I just can't, like, Drake is, he has this whole gang or like group of like gangsters and OVO and all this stuff, you know, being tough guy and stuff. Like, I just see Wheelchair Jimmy still, bro. I'm sorry, but
Like, bro, you could have just been a soft pop star and retired.
Kenny even said that in an earlier song. He's like, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
It's just hard because he came out with like a soft image, with, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So the general public is like, wait, now you're trying to be this? That doesn't compute.
I'm going to go wrestling here, but in wrestling, it'd be like when you go from the baby ASAP Rocky. We're thick in this deep. We are thick in this beef, Drake. Like, you should just be focused on Kenny, bro.
He's afraid.
Talking about Future.
These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did a chem to it. Niggas skim through it.
Right there, he's saying that Future and Metro found a way to rope you into this beef with their 2 albums.
Gotcha.
Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body, and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation, I hope next time y'all plan it right. Cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man. What?
Little foreshadowing here, by the way. Sorry, Drake.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
Or 5.
Cause I wanna talk to the man in the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take off for real? Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a Tupac estate and beg them to sue me and get that shit down. I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy went to send beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'm
Strings.
but texting your phone like he already won.
And that guitar. Sounds like some Quentin Tarantino stuff.
We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went number 1. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot.
If this is all So Drake has an in-house producer, Boy Wonder.
Okay.
If this is all Boy Wonder, shout out to him, because all of the beats that Drake's had in this beef have been fire.
They're dope. Tupac.
When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York? Is it cause you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his
They're still talking that Prince versus Mike Jack kind of stuff.
I don't totally agree with either. No.
Oh shit, just follow me right, cause nothing you saying could bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Lala with all of my ice. Headed to Lala with all of my ice. Headed to Lala with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right.
I love how he just, it's over. I'm going on vacation now. Like, I'm done. So don't drop anything else. That's it.
And then 20 minutes later.
Yeah. Say about it. So we got that, and depending on where you were at on, where your bias was at in this beef, people were just, oh my God, he smoked him. Everyone's vibing on stream to that beat. Well, 20 minutes later.
That's so crazy.
20 minutes later.
20 minutes later.
Just enough time to run up to the store, get yourself a nice cold Mountain Dew. 20 minutes later.
Right.
And Kendrick said in the last song, like, there's probably a mole in your camp, man. I probably have more information. 20 minutes later, Kendrick dropped another song. And this song changed everything, in my opinion. This went from, oh my God, like, we're just going to listen to it, and I'll get your opinion afterwards. This is Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that
That's Drake's son.
Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. Hey, you're a good kid that need good leadership.
To his son.
Right.
Since your daddy don't teach you shit, never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort.
Wanna puff these people.
And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get ready to
That's Drake's house.
a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
This verse coming up is to allegedly another child that Drake has.
I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much, but it's music. Yeah,
As a man, by this point, I'd be gritting my jaw so hard that my teeth would be broken.
Yeah. Shouldn't have hit the beast, man. Don't come at the hornet's nest.
I just can't imagine, as a man, listening to this from another man that I don't know, addressing every member of my family. Oh, I'd black out listening to it. I'm just like, what did he say?
Especially because he's still celebrating his release. Like, yeah. He's like, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Don't know which family would love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You're embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you. You never gave us nothing to believe in, cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy.
That was
You
cool.
lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
He just,
Would have been even crazier if he had the same beat as Family Matters.
oh, that would have been fire. But instead he had to go with some Michael Myers type sound
Right, I know,
stuff,
that
like
piano
horror
was-
movie type.
haunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot to take in. Yeah,
On the lyrics and stuff. But Mr. Morale is such a deep album, and
Yeah.
some of the stuff that Drake pulled from that we're actually going to hear in the next song a little bit, most of it went over his head. He only got the surface level.
Dang,
So like even his
embarrassing.
disses for Mr. Morale and stuff, it's like, yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, so that came out. Everyone, I think, there's multiple streamers you can go watch, and they're all like, Kendrick is a psycho. Also, how did he drop 3 times in one day? Like, reactors are working overtime trying to. And once again, this took it up a whole notch. It went from like,
Right.
just I'm uncomfortable at this
gasoline all
point.
over
Like,
it.
can this be over? After, like I said, that horror show that, really just, I had the night sweats that night, sleeping in bed. I had some bad dreams.
Really affected
Things,
It's called
I
Sick
woke
to
up
Work.
and I got this little ditty called Not Like Us.
Let's go.
I see dead people.
And also another reference to Sixth Sense.
Hey, mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call an amber lamb.
After that haunting beat, he's like, I'm going to give y'all something to dance to.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Ample's so cool.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Things bear with me for a second. Let me get y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make
Just
them
hit the
richer.
blue
Fast
button on
forward
the keyboard,
2024, you got the same agenda. You run to it.
One thing I want to say about that is, so in Family Matters, Drake said, always rapping like you're trying to get the slaves freed. At first, that didn't hit me too hard, but then I was like, Drake grew up in Canada, so he doesn't know the same struggle that Black people in America know in terms of slavery. Like,
In a way, but he's still... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much he lived in here before he was famous, so...
it feels like he grew up there till at least a teen.
Right.
So, he's probably dealt with, struggles, but like to say that and then not have the same like history that Black people have in America, that is a part of their identity and part of them fighting for equality and all that kind of stuff. Just to say that though, it's just disrespectful. At first I was like, ooh, kind of clever line or whatever. And then I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, that was disrespectful as hell. And what do you say? All of us once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still doubled down, calling us some slaves. Like, Drake's a nice guy.
When you need a check balance, let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said.
Now he's name dropping all the people who he said Drake uses.
Run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga.
Goes by the 6 God. Yep.
Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life.
I just have this on next day.
I don't remember this part in the Super Bowl. I think they cut this.
They did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sued again.
Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way. Step that way, then step this way, step that way.
So dope.
That song ended up being huge. He won 5 Grammys.
Right.
He performed at the Grammys and had everyone in the music industry up singing things like A minor and stuff.
Which is just
performed part of it at the
crazy.
Super Bowl. He was very careful about how he performed it at the Super Bowl, but he did, if I remember correctly, he did look straight at the camera and say,
He did.
Drake, hey Drake, like
say Drake. Hey Drake. Yeah.
And dude, the music video he did for this, if I know I've been rambling already for too long, but the music video he did to Not Like Us is a beautiful, just accompaniment to the song. Like the imagery in the video, man, it just like goes even further to stuff that he's saying about Drake. Like the last shot is an owl in a cage or whatever, and Kendrick kind of is just staring at it and then like walks away and stuff like that. And there's one part where there's like a Drake lookalike coming up behind Kendrick, like the boogeyman or whatever, and then he gets ripped away, just saying like, yeah, at this point, if I was Drake, my hands would be sore from clenching my knuckles so tight. Like,
he's still trying to respond to the other songs from the day before.
Yeah, he's got his ghostwriters on overtime.
Right.
Like, I will pay you time and a half. He has now dropped 3.
I like how this guy's like neutral, but he's constantly dissing Drake, ghostwriter.
Well, I mean, like,
I know.
Drake, I'm once again being neutral. Drake's come out and said that he uses writers, whether he did in this or not.
Right.
You know, like Drake even criticized Kendrick in the very beginning for drop, and now Kendrick has given him his wish,
Right.
and
Hey,
it's
drop.
like, hey, where you at?
Yeah, it's even more. You're talking about the video, which is even crazier because that means he had even more time.
Well, the video didn't come out until like
okay.
all these responses were over, so we're about to be at the very end. So that came out, like I said, on Saturday. By Sunday, Drake released his last response on the last song to the beef. One time.
Imagine being like the judge in that case. It's like, all right, so then what happened? Oh, you dropped another song? What does it say here? Oh, huh? Can you decipher this lyric for me?
That's the judge's ringtone. This was a bop last summer. I was by the pool with my daughters crip walking to this.
My kid showed me this. I did a TikTok.
Jeez Louise, do I love that music video.
Jeez Louise. Oh, wow.
All right. So last thing I'm going to say is I want you to think about the confidence that Drake had in the beginning, how he sounded, just sounded real good.
Yeah, he's walking around with.
So now he's had 3 songs of just absolute, absolute lyrical assault. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. So here we go.
You going to wave the white flag?
And Kendrick always names songs the heart part. So Drake stole that.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information.
Drake's saying that they fed him all.
Right.
I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so
I don't believe that.
No. Because he would have did something.
People were saying that on Twitter in the days afterwards, and people were like, Drake just went to Twitter.
Which is why he stole for them.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation.
I can't believe this video has been almost 2 hours so far, but I gotta explain the significance of what Drake just said. So on 616 in LA and Meet the Grams, 616 it was more zoomed in, Meet the Grams it was zoomed out, but the Maybach gloves and all those items, it was like a bottle of Ozempic prescribed to Drake, that was all left in a hotel in New York City, I believe, and Kendrick somehow has a guy who got all that stuff. And yeah,
a reactive nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother I.
Those are lyrics from Kendrick.
That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like
song's not even about that.
You just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog.
I remember the Millie Bobby Brown stuff.
Yeah, that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more.
All this, like Drake said, bring the receipts at the beginning. Stop buying views and bot comments. Like, do you have proof of that?
Right.
If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite.
Funny because I still hear that from like Drake fans. They were saying that his latest concert, that UMG paid all the audience to be there.
I'm just gonna say now, if you've made it this far in the video, I'm not neutral, if you can tell. I'll let you guess whose team I'm on. But I said the energy thing because Drake just sounds defeated.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Like, he has no flow change or anything. It's just like talking, low energy.
This whole part too.
Get out, get the pen work in. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work in. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
And that brought us to the official end as of right now. There's been no other music from either artist that have directly addressed the other.
I mean, if you're judging by culture, you can obviously see who won.
Yeah.
Kendrick. I mean, geez, to go on and win Grammys for it, to go to the Super Bowl with it, like
5 Grammys. 5 Grammys, bro.
And he's like trying to take credit for it. Like, I'm glad I can motivate you and get you out there. You know, he's like, hey, that Grammy's
and I can
mine.
see some truth in that because Kendrick doesn't drop a lot. He got him to drop 4 songs throughout this, but oh my God.
Right.
Like, it's not like everything in your songs is fact checked, my dude. Like, and then just to go with the week, we fed you the information and not even address Meet the Grams. He didn't say anything about that. Like, you psychopath. You addressed my
If he would have fed him the information, like he said, we thought about giving you false information, you would have gave him false. Like, he's a troll.
And
like,
if that's the case, you wouldn't have dropped Family Matters on that day or whatever. I mean, I guess you can never predict when someone's going to drop, but if you're doing, I don't know.
And you would double up. Like, you would, I guess he did have this song ready like 3 days later. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, this came out and people were pissed because it's, like I said, it's jacking Kendrick's style for the names or whatever, which I guess Kendrick did with the 616 in LA. But yeah, Drake just sounds so defeated compared to push-ups. And this is where it ended.
It's great marketing, like I said.
Yeah.
I've been saying that all along. No, even if it's not intentional marketing, like, I could see each camp being like, I mean, let's roll with it and let's see how high we can make this fly.
For sure. I mean,
whether there's truth in the lyrics or not.
And it's helped rap, get to a much better place, dude. Like, Kendrick had such a year last year, and then obviously the Super Bowl this year, and Drake has been mostly quiet. Like, after this happened, he's just been pretty much out of the spotlight. He did tour for a little bit in Australia
touring well
during the Super Bowl. Actually, he was on the other side of the world, making sure that he had shows booked just so he wasn't watching TV.
I would be interested to hear, like, internationally how it's being taken. Like, I can see maybe like the US and maybe Western culture, it's more prevalent where, like, if he's in Australia and stuff, like, they're like, hey, we don't know anything about
what I do find interesting is, like, as someone who's tapped in, I mean, we're both tapped into current events, everything that every real-time thing that happens music wise, we're always, chatting about. But, like, if you caught our video when we reacted to The Weeknd or had our buddy Kassan on, he was like, he made a comment. He was like, you had to be living under a rock to not hear about that beef. And I think it did reach those levels. Like, at least people heard bits and pieces or have heard Not Like Us, and we're aware that this was happening. So, like, it did great things for hip hop. But I want to wrap this video up because it's been way too long. But first off, stoked that you were down to listen to that. Yeah, so that was just crazy.
That's a crazy ride.
I am definitely Team Kendrick. I think Kendrick smoked Drake in this entire beef. When it comes
like
down
you were
to
saying,
it.
like, it wasn't like Drake didn't come direct for a while. He was kind of dancing around it, not really coming as direct. And then
for someone like
Kendrick came real hard direct, and now he seems defeated.
For someone that's known as being a lyrically conscious rapper, you should know as someone in the game, like, okay, I need to, like, it's like having 5 tasks, put in 20% in. He was like, let me just, like, I can't leave these other guys out. Like, no, go for the final boss. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think Kendrick just took it to psychotic levels, like things that, like I said earlier, would be hard to just even listen to, not to mention be out there forever. And what I find crazy is, even with Drake in this lawsuit, he has not sued Kendrick directly for defamation or anything like that. Like, he's suing UMG for that, which maybe that.
So I think it's all a marketing thing, because if UMG essentially sues UMG.
Yeah. But I just mean, like, if another man said all those things about me and there was no truth to it, I'd be getting my legal team on the phone and throw a couple suits at you. Like, that could hurt your image big time.
Totally.
And I think in the eyes of a lot of rap fans, it has. I mean, Drake has not been anywhere near as active or as confident since this has happened. Like I said, he dropped one album with Party Next Door.
Yeah.
He trolls Kendrick on one song, and they've been trolling back and forth. And, I've had so many combos with my friends who are into hip hop about, like, will Drake Overcome this? Will he survive this? Ultimately, I think he will. He's a huge star. Right. Kendrick is not built for, like, in my opinion, like, just not every song is going to be a hit. He had this one because of that catchy beat. What's crazy is his biggest song probably for his whole career is going to be one about Drake.
Luther's doing pretty good right now.
Oh,
so he's parlaying it into,
and I mean, he did parlay it into GNX and the tour he's on and stuff right now. So that's cool or whatever. I'm super happy for him, but ultimately, yeah, I think Drake will survive this. I think it'll just take some time, but he's definitely going to have a couple stains on him throughout.
I've seen celebrities survive much worse.
Yeah. So
sadly,
like I said, stoked that you were down to listen to that.
Yeah.
It's been a year since it happened. So leave your comments down below about
what team
are you Team Drake? Are you Team Kendrick? What was your favorite song? Did we mess anything up throughout this whole analysis?
Break down. I'm sure there's so many lyrics. Break down some of your favorites.
Oh my God, yeah.
You think
if someone could actually explain that quintuple entendre that Kendrick opens 616 in LA with, that would be dope. Yeah, so we will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like things like this, be sure to check out our channel. We do all kinds of different music reactions, all genres of music, from electronic music, rap and hip hop, pop, all that kind of stuff. Be sure to check it out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.